And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Mitch Haniger, without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Luke, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Max Fried.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. The 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. And there's one away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Brandon Crawford.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Line drive, snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Slater stands in. And the first offering is not close. To the right side, Albies to first, and that is that. ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. The pitch. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. The next pitch misses 2-0. There's a strike. And now it's even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Vaughn Grissom stands in now and watches strike one. And strike two. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. And now 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. Here's Austin Riley, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. In there for strike one. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big time power. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Acuna makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. David Villar, the next Giant to hit. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. In the air to left center. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. That one ripped right center field. Harris going back some more. It bangs off the wall. And Jock is going to have himself a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So a man aboard, and now it's going to be Casey Schmidt. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Tapped softly on the ground. Riley fires to first, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch, and that's in for a strike.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Singy, I dig it. The Braves base color is red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I'll tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. The pitch. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. 2-2 now. He goes down looking. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Truist Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Ripped to first. Caught. Here's Brandon Crawford. Swinging a foul straight back. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park, and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Top of the third, no score.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
One-two now. And misses inside. Tap to first. And Crawford is set down. Here's the left fielder, Carter Aldrete. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Aldrete getting to start in left. 25 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the lefty. Pitch in the dirt, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
Boog, we're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. That's hard hit on the line. And they get Bregman for the out. And the inning is over. One left. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. That one's in there. And that's strike 1. d'Arnaud measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Slater racing, makes the catch. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning. And then,
well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Braves go down quiet. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Austin Slater. Free, back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. With one swing, he quiets the crowd. His 7th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Mitch Haniger, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is popped up. Olsen settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
VR, the next to hit, takes outside. Shoots a line drive single into right center, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right.
Runner on the go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Harris to third. Save! Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Hit hard, that gets through. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Patrick Bailey. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Yoan. On the ground, right side. On to first. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's going to be Michael Harris. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Grissom stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Edge of the zone, call the strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a pitch. A swing and a soft liner. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
Here's Acuna now.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Acuna tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. 1-2 now on Acuna. Battling here as he fouls it away. Caught him looking for the K. Braves strand one. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. And digging in for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. To the right side. And that's just foul. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. Helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. That one down the line. Can't field it cleanly. He doesn't have a throw, and he's on at first. Here's Alex Bregman. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Grissom to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here is Matt Olson. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And now 2-2. Olson tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Ziggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, with the way the game, his meetings at the mound, Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Braves. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
In there. And so now 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Top of the 6th inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. First offering misses the mark. Slater in his 6th season, 30 years old now. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Now one out to right. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Haniger at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Bounce to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. And there's 2 away. And now Jack Peterson. Three straight Gold Gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his career, 13 consecutive Gold Gloves.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Haniger on third with 2 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna there. He's got it, and that is that. A double in the inning. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Marcell Ozuna. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Slater hauls it in, and there's one away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Witt at the plate now. That's ball 1. Towards first, VR gathers it in. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he deals. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Braves go down quickly here. They trail it here 2-0. Joe Jimenez comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Casey Schmidt digs in now. 1 for 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Righty delivers. It's softly on the ground left side. Throw on to Olsen. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That's towards center. Harris pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. There's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Still not ready at the plate, I guess. Now the batter now, Carter Aldrete. In the air, left side. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Vaughn Grissom. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Gets the call, strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
In there for strike 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. 1 down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Strike on the outside. 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. At the belt and fires.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Riley at third. Acuna on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. High in the air, out to right. Haniger has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Tyler Matzek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. The
pitch. In the air, right side. Acuna after it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And up next for San Francisco, Austin Slater. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ballgame.
Yeah, Boogie. He didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Chris, how about the career arc for Tyler Matzek, a guy who was a first-round pick of the Rockies in 2009, battled through the yips, and eventually was a huge part of that Braves bullpen that won it all in 2021. And ball one.
Yeah, and a big moment for Matzek, striking out Albert Pujols and Mookie Betts after inheriting 2 runners in scoring position in Game 6 of the 2021 NLCS.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
There's a swing and a drive. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
He was all over that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So first and second with one man gone. And here is David Villar. Grounded to third, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2. No runs. Back at Truist Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. So Luke Jackson gets the call. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Number 20.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next pitch is down to the plate. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him the chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well. And now let's see if they force it.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. The wind and the pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-handed reliever. Got it. Now 1 away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. Fly ball to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So they make. Welcome back. Leading off, Michael Harris. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Camilo Doval.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the right-hander deals.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one missing low. Up the middle. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Grissom in the box now. Takes strike one. Harris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Good eye right there.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. To the right side. Steps on the bag for 1. Goes to second. Safe there. To second. Tag safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play. Acuna in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And now the count is even. Swing and he breaks his bat. VR. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These guys just keep rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
2-0 your final here in this one. From Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 5 hits.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, Alex Wood had 13 punch-outs and earned the win as the Giants took down the Braves 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Rockies launched 3 home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-4. Johnny Cueto got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Fish to a win over the Dodgers, 7-6. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Yu Darvish grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks, 6-4. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Hunter Harvey grabbed his second win of the year as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies, 8-5. The Chicago Cubs hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 6-5. The Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 4-0. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 3-1. The Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 8-2. The Guardians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers, 12-0. The Pirates pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities, 8-2. Lance McCullers Jr. earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Astros disposed of the Mariners, 5-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays, 9-8. The A's smacked 15 team hits as they took down the visiting Orioles, 10-2. The Milwaukee Brewers got 18 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 11-7. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.